Hello, children. How are you today? I'm happy to see you. I'm happy you're here. Yes, yes. Thank you for joining us online today. Yes. Today we are going to study home econs, home economics. That is our subject for today. And our topic is clothing. Clothing. Did you get that? Beautiful. Clothing. Let's see what the slide has. Okay? Beautiful. On our slide, yes, let's take a quick look at what the slide has for us. Today we are talking about home economics, clothing. Yes. What are our learning objectives? Our learning objectives include defining clothes, mentioning some fabrics for clothing, mentioning the weather clothes, and stating the reasons why we wear clothes. Stating the reasons we wear clothes. At the end of today's lesson in home econs, topic clothing. At the end of today's class, we should be able to, 1, define clothes. 2, mention some fabrics for clothing. 3, mention the weather clothes. 4, state the reasons why we wear clothes. Is that clear? Do you understand? Beautiful. Now we move on. And what is clothing? What is clothing? Clothing is the items we wear on our body. Clothing is made up of fabrics. The clothes we wear, the fabrics, the items we wear on our body is called clothing. Clothing is made up of fabrics. Fabrics are the materials we use for making our clothes. Is that clear? Beautiful. Now, if you look closely at this slide, you will see different types of clothing for human use. Yes, these are examples of clothes. These are examples of clothing. And we move further down to the next slide and we have more examples of clothes. When you see these, you know that these are clothes meant for wearing. They are meant for wearing. So on this hanger now, we have so many clothes, assorted types of clothes. Now, men wear clothes and women wear clothes, okay? Men have their own clothing and women have their own clothing. So when you look closely at this slide, you will see and notice what men wear. Yes, men wear trousers, they have jackets, they have shirts, okay? They wear these, yes, and lots more. Are we together? Beautiful. Now, we move on. We have other casuals that can be worn by men. Yes, all variety, various types of clothes can be worn by men. You understand? The catalog is not limited to what you see on the slide. There are so many types, many variations of clothing for men. Are we together? We also have native wears. Native wears for men, representing the culture of the people. The culture of a people. That is what we mean by native wears. Native wear, peculiar to the customs and traditions, peculiar to the locality where the men are from. Do you understand? Beautiful. Men's wear, men clothing, these are all items for covering the body. Yes. Female wears, yes. Female clothing, female wears, female clothes. As you can see from this example, many women wear different types of clothes and styles. Women enjoy styling their clothes differently, just like the men. So women also wear beautiful, beautiful clothes. These are casuals, okay? These are English wear. English wear according to the clothing language. Yes. So women particularly love wearing beautiful and attractive clothes. Then we also have women in native dresses. Yes, women also wear natives. Yes, mommy has native, daddy has natives. When they are going to office, they are wearing their English formal clothes, or sometimes they wear their casuals to stay around in the house, or casuals when they are not very busy, as in office busy, as in work busy. So women also wear same. Women also have their own native wears. These are native wears worn by women. Women like wearing natives, especially to parties. Yes, women love wearing natives when they go to church. In fact, you can see women in natives everywhere. Why? Because it's a beautiful and attractive way to dress up. Are we together? Beautiful. Now, let's look at children. We know that children wear clothes, don't we? Beautiful. We children wear beautiful clothes. Beautiful clothes. And the catalog is not limited to what you're seeing on the slide. Are we together? We must know that children also enjoy wearing clothes. Are we together? Yes, we have children also in natives. You don't feel somehow when you're wearing your native. No, you must feel beautiful. You must feel elegant. You must feel very, very attractive when you wear your native clothes as well. Okay, so note that it is not only when you're wearing English clothes or we're wearing any other kind of clothes that you look good, but also know for sure that you look beautiful and nice in your native attire. Are we together? Are we all together? You may decide, one may decide which culture to display, which culture to follow, which culture to dress in. As long as it is a native dress or a native wear, you can go to any tribe, you can go to any state, you can go dress-wise, that is what I mean, in your dressing to any part of the nation to dress up looking like where you deem yourself to be from. Do you understand? Very good. So we look at these little children. This is a Yoruba girl, Yoruba attire, agbada. Yes, a kaftan. Yes, the Igbos wear. Are we together? If you are looking at these children, this is the Yoruba girl, this is the Yoruba boy. Isn't he looking cute? Then we have the kaftan. Yes, the South South. Yes, the South South here also. And the Igbo boy. Yes, all these are our native way of dressing up. Yes, don't forget that when you dress up so nice, you look so, so very lovely. Are we together? Are we together? Yes. Fabrics for clothing. What do we mean by fabrics for clothing? Yes, we mean there are materials that are used for sewing, for making our clothes, for sewing our clothes. Is that clear? So there are fabrics which we understand as materials used for making clothes. We have, for example, cotton, linen, silk, lace, rayon, chiffon, and batik. We have cotton, linen, silk, lace, rayon, chiffon, and batik. These are materials from which our clothes are made. These are materials that are used for making our clothes. These are materials that are used to make us look so nice and beautiful. Yes, these are the materials that are used to make clothes. Are we together? Now, let's look at cold weather clothes. We will all agree that the hot weather is different from the cold weather. In fact, in our nation, we have cold weather, we have hot weather. Yes, we have hot weather. Yes, when the weather is hot, oh, when the weather is hot, we mean hot. And so, for us to wear clothes, we must wear clothes that accommodate the weather. For example, when the weather is cold, these are the selected clothes examples that must be used. Yes? All these, the sweater, the boots, the sweater, the cap, yes, yes, and the trousers, the coats, yes, winter coat, we wear such to keep ourselves warm. Are we together? To keep our bodies warm, to maintain a regular temperature. Okay, so weather clothes could be, what do you call it? Overall. Yes, again, overall. Look at this. Yes, weather clothes, it could be all these and more. Of course, weather clothes, whether the weather be hot, whether the weather be cold, whatever the weather, we will weather the weather. Are we together? Okay, I take it again. Whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, whatever the weather, we will weather the weather. Are we together? Beautiful. So if we want to weather the weather, whether hot or cold, we have skirts, we have trousers, shirts, we have berets, yes, caps and all that. Yes, we have boots as well. But we also have sun tops. We have overalls. Yes, when the weather is hot. And then we have hats that shields us from the sun. Yes, it's possible. Yes, these are things that we must wear when the weather changes. So you should know when the weather is hot, when the weather is cold. Whatever the weather, whether hot or cold, we will weather the weather. That is to say, we will take care of ourselves, keeping warm. Yes, we will keep ourselves comfortable in any kind of weather, wearing comfortable clothes and ensuring our temperature is in order. Now we look at fabrics. There are different materials from which clothes are made. There are different materials from which clothes are made. And these materials, we call them what? Fabric. We call them what? Fabric. Are we together? Yes. Look at the lined up shirts. They are of different fabrics. We have talked about cotton, linen, batik. We have talked about, what other thing did we talk about? Cotton, linen, silk. We talked about silk materials. Yes, we have talked about all these kind of fabrics or materials that are used to make our clothes lovely. Yes, so let's move on. Let's move on. It's a great time here. Like we said, whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, whatever the weather, we will weather the weather. Yes. How do we weather the weather? We will appear or wear a suitable cloth. We will wear suitable clothes or suitable cloth to ensure, yes, our clothes must be suitable to the weather. Whether it is sunny, we wear suitable clothing. Whether it is cold, we will wear suitable clothes. Whether the weather is Harmattan period, oh, Harmattan, you know, dry wind, cold, dry wind, Harmattan season, you know now. So whether that weather is around, we must be able to wear clothes that will prevent the weather from disturbing us, from injuring us, from harming our health. That is the essence of clothing. That is the essence of clothing. So whether the weather be sunny, whether the weather be windy, whether the weather be snowy, whether the weather be rainy, whatever the weather, we must be able to weather the weather. Are we together? Are you loving my rhymes? Oh, actually, it's a poem. Yes, yes. So we move on. Clothes in different weather. Look closely at these clothes. The socks, the boots, the slippers, the cap, the beret, yes, the sun tops, the umbrellas. Thank you. Umbrellas. Yes. Yes. The coat, the raincoat. Yes. The sunshades. Yes. And the shades, the snow shades. All of these are items for the weather. So whatever the weather, all these items can take care of the weather. Are we together? Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's move on to the importance of clothes. Why do we wear clothes? Why are clothes important to us? Why are clothes important? Well, number one, importance of clothes. One, clothes protect us from cold, from heat, from dust, and from rain. Clothes protect us from cold, clothes protect us from heat, clothes protect us from dust, clothes protect us even from rain. Are we together? Therefore, we must know the correct clothes to wear during the cold weather, when the weather is hot, when the weather is dusty, and when it is rainy. Whatever the weather, we must weather the weather. Number two, clothes make us look good and smart. Of course, clothes make us look good and smart. We look beautiful when we are well dressed up. We look nice when we are wearing clothes. Everybody looks colorful and nice when they are dressed up and smart. Let's not forget the word smart. Yes, people look good and smart when they wear the clothes nicely. When the clothes sits nicely on them, they really truly look good. Are we together? Beautiful. Now, clothes protect our body. That is where we wear clothes. It protects our body from insect bites or from any kind of insect. Yes, so that they don't catch on us. Of course now, that is why we wear clothes. We wear clothes also to protect our body, prevent bites from any kind of insect. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have no respect. They can bite anybody, they can perch on anybody, they can do what they like doing best. And because we are wearing clothes, it will to a large extent prevent them from harming our body. Yes. So when you wear clothes, the patch on the clothes doesn't get to your skin, doesn't get to your body, because you are well dressed. So, and you know that mosquitoes or insects, they look for the open part of your body to deal with the open part of your body. So when we wear clothes, for these things not to injure us, yes, clothes prevent such damages to an extent. Clothes cover our naked body. Clothes cover our naked body. Very good. Clothes are worn in different weathers. So clothes are worn in different weather. Whatever the weather, there's a cloth or clothing that matches. There are clothing that matches that weather. Yes, whatever the weather, there are clothes or clothing that match the weather. So clothes indicate our culture. Yes, we all know where we all know that culture is very important in our nation. Our culture and our custom, very important. And when we wear clothes to indicate our culture, it looks very beautiful. Whatever culture you tend to portray, whatever culture you want to portray, you can wear those clothes to portray a culture from the north, culture from the south, culture from the east, even from the south. You don't have to be from that particular tribe or community, but you can showcase the culture of your loved nation. Yes, that's why we have natives. Beautiful. Now, let's go on. Let's go on. In the next slide, we shall be talking about caring for our clothes. How do we care for our clothes? What do we do to ensure that our clothes are cared for? It is essential for us to know that we must develop the habit of caring for our clothes so that they last longer. Yes. So, what are the best ways to care for our clothes? We must wash our clothes. Wash our clothes inside out. Whether you are using the washing machine, or you are washing these clothes manually with your hands, your clothes must be washed. Whenever you wear them and they become dirty, you must be able to wash your clothes and wash them clean. After washing your clothes, sun dry them. Yes, sun dry your clothes. Make sure your clothes are sun dry. Keep them outside. Yes, put them on the line. Use your peg to hold them down. And then let the sun dry the clothes off. Where you are not using your machines, of course, it is possible. It can be done. It's something doable. Wash and spread them to dry. That is the meaning of sun dry your clothes. When they are dried, bring them in and put them in the wardrobe. Put them in the wardrobe. Don't scatter your clothes around. No. It's not a good habit. No. Fold your clothes. Fold them neatly and put them away. But before you do that, you have to iron those clothes. Iron your clothes neatly, fold them neatly, and put them away in the wardrobe. Is that clear? In the wardrobe. Are we together? Are we together? Beautiful. What are we talking about? Your clothes. Now, how do we take care of our clothes again? Ensure you alter to fit or refresh the style. Yes, you can alter your clothes to fit or you refresh the style. What do we mean? Altering to fit means when they are big, you sew them, so you resew, alter them to have better fitting on you. Yes, you sew them closer to your body. Yes, make them trim that they sit right on your body. Okay, that is what we mean by alter to fit. When they are big, when they are bogus. For example, mommy bought you this dress, and this dress, though you love it so much, is a bigger size. What mommy will do is to run the machine on it and make it slim or trim it down to your size. To your size. Beautiful. You can refresh the style. Yes, mommy can decide to put some, what is it called? Some lace. Yes, and peg it with some fine, beautiful accessories. Yes, she may decide to buy more accessories and tag it to the clothes and make it look so nice and so beautiful. Yes, she can refresh the clothes. She can do things wonderful things with the clothes. Yes, but ensure that all your clothes can be altered to fit, or refresh the style. When your clothes are too big, it will not look so nice. It will not look too attractive. So it has to be altered to fit your size, to fit your person. Yes, beautiful. And clothes can be made to refresh the style. Because you can refresh the style. You can turn this. You can turn the dress to some other kind of style. Yes, accessories. When accessories are attached to the dress, it will look better. It will look nice. It will look as if it's fresh and new. Yes, it can be done. Mummies do it. Yes, it's possible. Yes. Once you have a fantastic tailor, the work is done. The beauty comes out. And then you have a brand new dress. Now, when the zip runs off, or when your button comes off, you have to fix it. Give it to mommy to fix for you. She will do it nice and beautiful. Yes, don't walk around with torn buttons, torn clothes, torn this and torn that. No, it's not acceptable. What you do is to give your clothes to the tailors. They will mend it. They will mend it. When it's torn, they mend. When the buttons fall off, they tack another one. Are we together? And when your zip gets spoiled, once off, they remove and replace. Then you will have a nice, beautiful, wonderful dress looking new. Are we together? So let your clothes be mended for you. Yes? Mend your clothes, wash your clothes, sun them, put them away in your box, put them away in the wardrobe. Wherever you store your clothes, let your neat clothes be there. And please, do not wear dirty clothes. It's not acceptable. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes, have you heard that before? Cleanliness is next to godliness. So you must endeavor to keep yourself clean. Endeavor to keep yourself clean always. Are we together? Are we together? Beautiful, beautiful, very good. So let's give a wrap up of what we have learned so far. What have we said? That clothing is the items we wear on our body. Clothing is the items we wear on our body. And clothing is made up of fabrics. And we have seen samples of fabrics, different fabrics. Yes, we have seen them all right? Okay, so what else do we have to see? We know that men wear clothes, women wear clothes. Children also wear clothes, excuse me. Children also wear clothes. Are we together? Yes, your clothes can be English, your clothes can be native. Children wear clothes, everybody wears clothes. Are we there? Then we said that the fabrics are the materials with which our clothes are made. Now we have examples: cotton, linen, silk, lace, rayon, chiffon, and batik materials. These materials are used to make our clothes. Are we together? We also said that children have clothes, children wear clothes, children can also wear native attire. Are we together? Beautiful. Now let's go on. We have talked about cold weather, whether the weather be hot, whether the weather be cold. We will weather the weather. Is that clear? So whatever the weather, there are clothes that we should wear to weather the weather. Did you get that? Yes, I trust it. So fabric. We have different fabrics that make up different clothes. Like we said, okay? These are examples of fabrics. Yes, we can make clothes out of them. Yes, and then we have different types of weather. And we must be prepared for whatever kind of weather we have. Prepared as in the clothes we have to wear the clothes we must wear given a particular weather. Is that clear? Do you understand? So now, we now say what? We say, what is the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Can you answer that? What's it like? Sunny? Today is sunny. Windy? Mm-mm. Cold? Uh-uh. It's sunny. Thank you. Then we went on to say the importance of clothes. Why we wear clothes. We wear clothes to protect us from heat, cold, dust, and rain. We wear clothes to make us look good and smart. We also wear clothes to protect our body. We wear clothes to cover our naked body. Why do we wear clothes? What's the importance of clothes? Clothes are worn in different weathers. And lastly, we said clothes indicate our culture. It indicates our culture. Are we together? Very good. And then we went on to say, are we here? We went on to say that we must always take care of our clothes. It's important and vital that we take care of our clothes. Taking care of our clothes means we should wash our clothes. It involves washing our clothes. When the clothes are dirty, we should wash them. Is that clear? When we wash our clothes, it helps our clothes last longer. And then what did we say? What did we say again? We also said that whether you're using wash machine, are we together? Beautiful. We are back on. So we were saying that whether you use hand wash or machine wash, whatever kind of wash you want to have, we should be able to do what? To clean our clothes very, very well. Yes? Now, we now move on again to say we must iron our clothes and fold them right. Iron our clothes and fold them right. Is that clear? Yes, we should be able to do that. Yes, we should be able to sun dry our clothes and hang them neatly. Are we together? Sun dry our clothes and hang them neatly. Lastly, we said, whatever goes wrong with the dress, we should be able to mend it, adjust it, alter to fit, or refresh the style. When we need to refresh the style, we will need accessories to do that. Okay? Mend it. It's done, mend it. This zipper is bad, mend it. Buttons off, mend it. Clothes are mendable. Just mend it and don't leave it hanging. Don't go around in torn clothes. Don't go around in torn clothes. And please do not go around with clothes that need amendment. Are we together? Take beautiful care of your clothes. When you wear them, let them sit on you so that you look so very, very attractive and so good and smart. And that, my dear, brings us to the end of today's lesson. It brings us to the end of today's lesson. And so we say, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for finding time. Is a time well spent. And I believe you have learned something from today's lesson. Are we together? So make sure that you stay safe. Yes, stay safe. Ensure you stay safe. Stay healthy and stay focused. It is important that you stay focused. It's important that you stay healthy. Coronavirus is still around. So wash your hands regularly. Use your sanitizer. Keep your distance, especially from strangers. Okay? Ensure that you keep yourself healthy. Don't eat those things that will make you sick. Okay? Beautiful. Stay focused. Online is going on. It is a device, a method of helping us, helping you to spend time. Spend time with your teachers and have beautiful lessons or lectures online. So stay focused, stay directed. Yes, the objective is to teach you at home, and hopefully we are achieving that. You are the best. You are the best. Have a wonderful time and stay tuned until we meet. And next time, next lesson, is that clear? Yes. Make sure you join us next lesson. At this point, I say thank you very much. Thank you so very much for joining us. God bless.